published 11:53 est, the 25th of November 2017, updated 17:51 est, the 25th of November 2017. By scoring poorly for artistic impression, Jose Mourinho did little to convince Eric Cantona and other skeptics he's a better fit for Manchester United than Pep Guardiola. But the Old Trafford boss had a novel way of explaining why his side lacked style in recording an ugly win from Ashley Young's deflected strike. He picked too many exciting players in the same team. Mourinho, who can always ask his critics to show him the medals, has recently succumbed to the temptation of picking all of Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial, Juan Mata and Romelu Lukaku in his starting lineup. Romelu Lukaku displays huge relief as he celebrates with his Manchester United teammates following Ashley Young's strike. Young's shot, deflected by Brighton and Hove Albion defender Lewis Dunk, broke the deadlock at Old Trafford. Young celebrates after seeing his heavily deflected shot beat the Brighton goalkeeper and give Manchester United the lead. Brighton and Hove Albion striker Glenn Murray speaks with referee Neil Swarbrick, with the players unhappy with the goals. Zlatan Ibrahimovic continued his injury comeback for Manchester United with his first Premier League game of the season. Jose Mourinho looked less than impressed as he walked off the Old Trafford pitch following a scrappy victory. Even the winning goal after 66 minutes was fortunate and controversial. United were wrongly awarded a corner when Lukaku, rather than Solly March, took the last touch. When it was half cleared, Young's prospective hit flew off the outstretched boot of Lewis Dunk into the net. "I am incredibly disappointed because we deserved to get something on the day," said Brighton's popular manager Chris Hughton. "We didn't play well," conceded Mourinho, whose side are unbeaten at Old Trafford since September 2016, when Hillary Clinton was still expecting to be US president. The United manager will have been aware of comments this week from Cantona, one of the most popular players in United's history, that Guardiola would have been a more logical choice at Old Trafford because of his creative instincts. Mourinho's retort was fascinating, blaming United's lack of cohesion on a surfeit of forwards. "Sometimes you play with too many attacking players and you lose control of the game," he said. "We had problems because Pogba and Matic were a bit isolated in the center of the park. Our creation was poor. The three players with Lukaku, Rashford, Mata, Martial didn't get the ball. They were not successful in owning against stones. Marcus did not have a happy match at all." Mourinho can be pure pantomime, but with 25 trophies in his managerial career, he deserves respect, and certainly United looked unbalanced. How they missed a midfield general like Paul Scholes, or even Michael Carrick, currently recovering from a minor heart procedure, to link up with all the pace and power in attack. Brighton, who had been unbeaten in 5 games, started the brighter. Anthony Knockaert fired a cross goal when well placed, and David De Gea was forced into a smart save from Pascal Gross. United had to wait until the stroke of half-time before seriously threatening Aussie keeper Matt Ryan making a double save from Lukaku and Pogba. The £75 million Belgian isn't the most popular player around Old Trafford at the moment, and there was a huge ovation for Zlatan Ibrahimovic when he came on for Mata in the second half. Lukaku did play a part in the only goal, but it was unwitting. He knocked the back of Solly's leg, but the assistant thought the ball had gone out off the Brighton man. "When you see it again, it wasn't a corner," said Hughton. "Yes, I'd expect him, the linesman, to get it right in those circumstances." When the corner was cleared to the edge of the box, Dunk rushed out to block Young, but only succeeded in sending the ball looping over Ryan. It was Young's first goal for 18 months and reward for a fine season in which he has been reinvented as a left-back and recalled to the England squad. To Brighton's credit, they never gave up hope of an equaliser, with Knockaert sending in dangerous crosses and Shane Duffy heading wide from a corner. Mourinho sent on his enforcer Marwan Fellaini to ensure United moved within 5 points of leaders Manchester City, who play Huddersfield today. There was also a late outing for Henrik Mkhitaryan, who had been left out of the previous 2 squads. Mourinho was gracious towards Brighton. "I have to praise a team and a manager who were playing in the Championship a few months ago. They were the team that has given us most problems at Old Trafford. The good thing for me was our intensity got higher in the second half, in search of the goal, and then I saw everyone playing for the clean sheet, but people like Lukaku, chasing defenders on the left. So I'm happy with the attitude," Houghton said. "It is always nice to hear praise from the opposition manager, but we are frustrated. We feel sorry for Lewis Dunk about his deflection. He was very good for us again today." Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho shakes hands with his Brighton counterpart Chris Hughton before the match. Brighton and Hove Albion players go through the final team talk in a huddle just before the game gets underway. Match officials wear rainbow laces as part of the anti-homophobia campaign that is organised by LGBT charity Stonewall. Manchester United striker Marcus Rashford is forced to jump over Brighton star Lewis Dunk after a sliding tackle. Paul Pogba attempts to work his way past Brighton star David Proper as part of the first half action at Old Trafford on Saturday. Rain pours down on the Old Trafford pitch as Brighton and Hove Albion successee defender Manchester United Cornet worked well in putting 4 past Newcastle last weekend, but Brighton are among the best defensive units in the Premier League and United were often slow and sluggish in trying to break them down. Mourinho can be pure pantomime, but with 25 trophies in his managerial career, he deserves respect, and certainly United looked unbalanced. How they missed a midfield general like Paul Scholes or even Michael Carrick, currently recovering from a minor heart procedure, to link up with all the pace and power up front. It was Brighton, unbeaten themselves in 5 games, who started the brighter. Anthony Knockaert fired a cross goal when well placed, and David De Gea was forced into a smart save from Pascal Gross. United had to wait until the stroke of half-time before seriously threatening the visitors' goal, Aussie keeper Matt Ryan making a double save from Lukaku and Pogba. Brighton and Hove Albion goalkeeper Matthew Ryan makes a good save from Romelu Lukaku's powerful first-half header. Manchester United midfielder Pogba sees his effort cleared off the line by the Brighton and Hove Albion goalkeeper. The France international needed treatment from the Manchester United physios after his legs were tangled in the melee. Manchester United's Juan attempts to break the deadlock with Brighton with a speculative shot from outside the box. Chris Smalling and Paul Pogba complain after a foul from Brighton and Hove Albion striker Glenn Murray, who holds the ball. Manchester United's Ibrahimovic comes on for Juan Mata to make his first Premier League appearance of the season. £75 million. Belgian isn't the most popular player around Old Trafford at the moment, and there was a huge ovation for Zlatan Ibrahimovic when he arrived from bench midway through the second half. Mata making way. Lukaku did play a part in the only goal, but it was unwitting. He knocked the back of Solly's leg, but the assistant thought the ball had gone out of play off the Brighton man. When you see it again, it wasn't a corner. Yes, I'd expect him, the linesman, to get it right in those circumstances, said Houghton. When the corner was half clear to the edge of the box, Dunk rushed out to block Young, but only succeeded in sending the ball looping over Ryan. It was Young's first goal for 18 months and reward for a fine season in which he's been reinvented as a left-back and recalled to the England squad. Young opens the scoring for Manchester United after 66 minutes with the help of a deflection from a Brighton defender. Young celebrates in front of Manchester United fans in the rain after breaking the deadlock against Brighton and Hove Albion. Manchester United celebrate as a team by the corner flag as the supporters cheer following the deadlock-breaking goal. Brighton's Anthony Knockaert reacts after missing a chance to bring his side back on level terms at Old Trafford. Ibrahimovic looks dissatisfied after a decision goes against him during his short second-half stint for Manchester United. Old Trafford comes under a blanket of darkness as a grey cloud floats over the pitch and brings a heavy rain shower with it.